Hello, my name is Constance Slider-Pierre. I'm the Organizing Director at TURN, the Utility Reform Network. Overview of Energy Insecurity in California. TURN, the Utility Reform Network, is California's leading statewide advocate for electric, gas, and phone customers of utility companies regulated by the state's Public Utilities Commission. Alarmed by skyrocketing increases in utility shutoffs throughout California, TURN launched the Power at Home campaign in 2016. The Power at Home campaign is a research, education, and organizing policy campaign with the goal of advancing energy security in California. We look forward to a day when no one in California will be shut off from power at home. Our research showed that 1 out of 4 California residents was struggling to keep the lights on, and that energy insecurity continues to threaten the health and well-being of millions of utility customers. In 2018, TURN was shocked to learn that 1 out of every 10 customers disconnected by the large electric utility companies is never reconnected, and 1 out of 3 natural gas customers shut off by Southern California Gas are never reconnected. Every one of these families likely became homeless, was forced to double up with another family, or live in substandard housing conditions. In this video, we will explore what energy insecurity is and how we measure it. What is energy insecurity? Energy insecurity occurs when basic energy needs are priced beyond the reach of families. Many of us take for granted that we can walk into our homes and turn on the lights, or open the refrigerator and find fresh food, turn on the stove when it's time to make dinner, or bathe our children in warm water. Every year, 1 out of every 4 California residents struggles to keep the lights on in their home. TURN measures energy insecurity by tracking 4 data points. 1. How many people are shut off by utility companies every year? 2. How many shutoff notices do utility companies send out every year? 3. How many people are behind 2 or more months on their utility bills? And 4, how many people are never reconnected after a shutoff? Recently, the major California utilities, PG&E, Southern California Edison, Southern California Gas, and San Diego Gas and Electric, have shut off nearly 900,000 customers every year. That's the equivalent of all the households in the city of San Diego and San Francisco. These shutoffs impact more than 2.5 million people every year, most of whom are children. More than 2.5 million shutoff notices are sent to California utility customers every year. 2 million California utility customers are regularly behind on their utility bills by 2 or more months, and more than 1 out of every 10 utility customers is never reconnected. Energy insecurity leads to negative health outcomes and threatens too many families with homelessness. In this set of video tutorials, we will discuss the health and housing impact of energy insecurity, and we will outline the protections available to utility customers. Energy bills are the second highest housing cost for most families, second only to mortgage or rent. For some families struggling to make ends meet in California, utilities cost up to 40% of their income. The U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, HUD, designates housing as affordable if the gross cost to live in that housing unit, including utilities, does not exceed 30% of the gross income of the residents. If utilities alone are 40% of a family's income, this makes the family not only utility insecure, but housing insecure. Energy insecurity impacts the health and safety of millions of California families who are threatened by utility shutoffs, especially children and people who are medically vulnerable. People whose utility service is shut off or who are threatened with disconnection face increased stress, hunger, respiratory illness, and heat and fire risk. Early childhood health and development can also be compromised by energy insecurity. Energy insecurity threatens the lives of people with chronic illness and those living on life support. Energy insecurity creates other problems as well. Children unable to do homework without the lights, parents left without phone access if they are unable to charge a cell phone, and families forced to forego basic needs like food, medicine, and childcare in order to keep the lights on. If you believe in a society where electricity, broadband, and phone service are treated as basic rights for all families, join the Turn Power at Home campaign by signing up at turn.org/actions. To learn more about how energy insecurity impacts health, go to the Health Implications of Energy Insecurity video. To learn more about how energy insecurity impacts housing in California, click on the Housing Implications of Energy Insecurity video. These housing and energy action leadership online trainings are made possible with the generous support of Dignity Health.